Hey y'all, welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sarkesia, it's your girl Sarkesia, aka you can call me Kesey. Once again, I want to say peace, love, and light to everybody. And I come back with a story time tonight, y'all. Like I told you, I was gonna come out with a story time, and this story time is about the day my mom was murdered. Or should I say when I found out my mom was murdered. Y'all got to bear with me. Please bear with me. I want y'all to hit that comment. I'm going to hit that like and subscribe button. Comment and share. Okay, y'all. Y'all got to bear with me on this because it took a lot of courage. It took a lot of healing. A lot of breaking generational curses to be able to get on here and share my story with y'all. I have a lot more. This story, my storylines are long. I have a lot. So there's going to be different parts to it. So once again, want y'all hit that like, subscribe, comment, and share. Okay, y'all. We get into it. As a matter of fact, it's getting close to that time of the year again for it to come up. For the anniversary date of her murder. My mom was murdered August 26, 1991. My birthday, August 21st, 1980. I had just turned 11 years old that particular year. Lord God, give me the strength, oh God. So, I just turned 11, y'all. And all I remember is my mother's last words to me were, I'll be back to celebrate your birthday and I'll bring you a cake. So, that's also another storyline too, coming up. Reason why I have never celebrated my birthday and ever had a cake up until I turned 40. My 40th birthday is when I bought my first cake. Anyway, I was in the 6th grade, y'all. I was in the 6th grade. I had just come home from school. I walked through the door. And like in my grandma's house, right? Like how her house was made. It's like you come in through the front door, that's the living room, boom. You make a right, boom. That's like the front room. And at that time, my cousin from California came down here, and she had her second child, which was her middle child, which was her daughter. And I just remember her sitting on the side of her bed, with the baby across her lap. She looked at me, I looked at her, and she put her head down. Normally she would speak, so I the whole atmosphere, the energy, everything that day, from what I'm remembering, just felt off. You know, you could tell when something is wrong, you know what I'm saying? And, I proceeded to go down the hallway, go through the middle room, boom, in the den. This is my granddaddy and my granny. My granny, she had a sewing machine, and her sewing machine was in the den. And also that's where the couch bed and all this, that's where the entertainment system, that's where the kids would go. And so when I get in, my granddaddy tell me, sit down, we need to talk to you. And see, around that time I stayed in trouble, y'all. I was always in trouble. Back then, these teachers these days, they not like how teacher was when I was growing up. When we was growing up. You did something bad, teacher gonna call. Either they're gonna call your parents right then and there, or they're gonna sneak. In my instance, they used to always sneak and call home. So I know sometimes, a lot of times, I would never know that the teacher had called unless, you know, until when I got home. So, so, till I got home. So I get home. And tell me, sit down, let me talk to you. So I sat down, and that's when they was like, your mama been killed. And immediately I just bust out and started crying. And I just bust out and started crying. I had just turned 11. And I don't know how many days, how many months. At this time, I don't, at this point, I do believe I did black out. Because I don't really pretty much remember nothing really, after that point. And, but all I remember, I knew like somewhere around the time of her wake, is when I got the divine feeling. I somehow, the name of that guy came, I received that information, but I didn't receive it from nobody. It was, divinely gifted to me to know his name. And, y'all, I was so hurt, y'all. I was so hurt. Mind y'all, I'm the only child. I don't have any siblings. I did at one point. I had a little sister. She had died crib death when I was 4 years old in 1984. But other than that, it's just been me, But my grandparents had took care of me. They were taking care of me then, But my mom, she was on drugs. I never got a chance to ask anybody, any questions about my life, about anything about her. I don't even know how what turned her into doing drugs, But either way, I still love my mama. Y'all, it's so hard. It's hard to, I'm not gonna lie, the healing that I've been through, it's easy for me to talk about it now than it's ever been in my whole entire life. Just like my first time actually being able to talk about this without, crying and stuff like that. That's called healing. Once again, y'all, to all my supporters, those that want to support me, I do greatly appreciate it. Please help me spread my story, share my story out to the world. It took a lot of courage for me to get to the point to where I am, to be able to speak, to tell it to the world. Once again, I want to say thank y'all for those who will share, who are going to share, who will share it, who are going to share it. Thank you for those that subscribe to support me on my journey, because I still got a lot of healing to do, but I'm nowhere where I used to be. But yeah, that was the day that I found out my mother was murdered. Comment if you want me to continue my story. My part 2. I have more. Once again, I want to say thank you guys for allowing me to share my story. Thank you guys for joining me on my journey. But y'all, I can't even tell y'all. I feel like I want to cry, but it's tears of joy. It's not tears of pain and sorrow like what I used to feel. So when I tell you God is amazing, y'all, He is amazing. God is amazing. Because, man, also, let me finish this. Also, I did, if y'all want to hear the story on me finally meeting the guy face to face that killed my mother, come and hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, comment and share. Yeah, 'cause that's some juice. I did get a chance to meet that guy. He didn't know who I was, but I have more on that. So if you want to hear more about that story, please hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and share. Yeah, so that's part of my story. I want to say peace, love, and light to y'all. Thank y'all for listening. Thank you guys for all of those. There's so many on YouTube that I have listened to, even on TikTok that I have listened to, that has been an inspiration to me, that inspired me to step out of my comfort zone and to share my life journey. But yeah, I have more. So until next time, my good people, I'll be back with another story time. Peace, love, and light.